Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I am personally pumped up today and I'm convinced that you will like and love the video. For what reason? Because we have so many new, fantastic, beautiful updates about our beloved Juventus. Two hot names on the list of Cristiano Giuntoli, the decision of Thiago Motta, when will he communicate, what will he communicate, and then there is one untouchable. Cristiano Giuntoli said to the offers that he's receiving for that player, go away. This player is here to stay, he's here to continue with Juventus because we have some fantastic things to do together. Maximum of like if you didn't yet. I'm asking you immediately in the beginning of the video to support the channel with a maximum of like, to continue to comment. I'm curious to read you, and also to subscribe. 30,000 Juventini before the end of the month of May. Can we do it? It depends on you. At the moment we are at 29,666. I don't like that number. So if you are watching and if you didn't subscribe yet, it's the moment to do it now, immediately. We start with the reason why I'm wearing that beautiful, fantastic jersey, because we are the 22nd of May. And if we go back in time on the 22nd of May 1996, well, I was there sitting next to my father and my two brothers, and we were watching Ajax Juventus in Roma, a stadium where we won a lot of time. I hope that we can go back in playing another final in the Stadio Olimpico, because this is a stadium where we are lifting so many trophies in the air. This was when Juventus won the Champions League, unfortunately for the last time. Since then we lost a few, unfortunately. Well, we are speaking about the Juventus that will play again Champions League next year. Of course, at the moment all the odds are against Juventus, but I believe in miracles. You never know in life. You never know in life. And I really wanted to rock today that beautiful shirt. What were you doing on the 22nd of May 1996? Were you born yet? Were you watching that Juventus? Let me know in the comment. We start speaking from Champions League, the top, the peak, to the Next Gen project. Yesterday 1-1, unfortunately, between Juventus Next Gen and Carrarese in the playoffs, in the quarter-final of the playoffs, home game. We are playing that return game on Saturday. I was pissed off. I watched the game, I was pissed off yesterday because we deserved more. We played better than Carrarese in the Serie C in the regular season. We played twice against them and twice we lost 1-0. Yesterday we did 1-1. We would have deserved to win. Unfortunately not, so we will have to go there on Saturday and we are obliged to win, because if we draw, they have the advantage for a better ranking in the regular season, which is annoying, but it is the rule, it is what it is, so we are obliged to win. I believe that the guys can do it, because there is one thing that doesn't lie, the fact that the guys are absolutely not afraid. They are living a dream and they want to do much better. Who are the player that yesterday played really well? The defense. The defense played extremely well. There is a player that we are not speaking enough about. It is Pedro Felipe, that is extremely impressive. Also, Muharemovic was great. Comenencia with one assist that went to a goal. Another one that could have been a goal, but Rui unfortunately missed it. And then a player above all, not only because of the goal, but it is Savona. That is a fantastic person, fantastic player. I see a beautiful future for Nicolo Savona, that yesterday received a rating on Tuttosport of 7.5. What a player, what a goal. I had the luck to interview him at the beginning of the month, the 3rd of May, where we were speaking about everything. I said, when will you score finally your first professional goal? Because on the 3rd of May, he scored professional goals, 0. He never scored, 0. Since then, the 3rd of May, we are today the 22nd, he scored already 2 goals in the playoffs. So 2 professional goals, good for him. Unfortunately 1-1, so let's go Saturday supporting our guys, because then you have a semi-final and potentially a final. Who knows, to dream to go in Serie B. That would be fantastic. Now, from that we go to some flash news. Claudio Ranieri, let me spend a second before speaking about the big names of Juve, about that list of Giuntoli. Claudio Ranieri decided to say goodbye to football. He's retiring. He started his coaching career in '88. Why Claudio Ranieri? Because of course he was our coach. Another big night of Champions League. Do you remember that standing ovation Del Piero in the Bernabeu? Well, the coach was Claudio Ranieri. Fantastic person. More Claudio Ranieri in the football world, more Claudio Ranieri in the world, because of a fantastic person. So I wish him the best for what he will do next. I don't know. He will probably stay at home. He will watch some games. So best of luck for a fantastic person. One that is also retiring, it's Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos that is leaving at 34. For the people that were hoping, dreaming, praying that Toni Kroos would be a potential reinforcement for Juventus, forget about it. He's leaving this season after Euro 2024, that he will play at home in Germany. And then today there is Atalanta Leverkusen. I told you, if we beat Atalanta, I will support Atalanta, which is still difficult for me because you know it, in Italy I'm not supporting them when they are playing in Europe. Absolutely not. So this time I'm obliged to support them. So I tried also to find motives why to support Atalanta. Well, probably because of Gasperini, if I'm really obliged to. Gasperini that plays at Juventus between 76-77, played 9 games with Juve. Really strange because he never played a Serie A game, but played 9 Coppa Italia games. Gasperini, that was also the coach of the youth academy, where he won at the moment, until today, his only trophy, the Viareggio trophy of the youth academy with Juventus before leaving and going to other clubs. Best of luck to Atalanta and Gasperini. Hopefully today he can win his first big, huge trophy. That would be really, really beautiful, which would be also extremely difficult against a Leverkusen that never lost this season. Can we go finally to Juventus? Yes, we can. With Nico Schira, that is speaking about the name that is untouchable on the list of Cristiano Giuntoli, and it is Andrea Cambiaso, that will see his contract extended until 2028 with an increase of salary reaching 2.4 net per year. You will tell me, Beppe, it's the only year, it's the first year of Andrea Cambiaso at Juventus. Why already extended? Were we not in a strategy of lowering cost, of paying attention, saving salaries? Yes, we are, but the offers are arriving. If a few months ago there were some offers that were arriving that were around 20 million euro. You remember there were also a Real Madrid interested. Well, now things are getting hot and serious with 2 big clubs from Premier League, Arsenal and Manchester United, that want to go there. They are knocking at the door, and the offers are arriving around the 40 million euro already for Andrea Joao Cambiaso. You know what Giuntoli said? Go away. Go away. He's untouchable. That's our player. Especially if we are speaking in a second about Thiago Motta, was already coached by Thiago Motta. He can be the one that will play there on the left in a 4-man defense. He is flexible. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. He can play even thanks to Max Allegri. Don't forget that in the middle of the field, it's a player that can play different roles. A player that was really important this season. Of course, first season of Juve, I see only potential. I see only progression for a young player of 22 that has a lot of things to show at Juventus and that can be a pillar. He wants to stay at Juve. He really loves Juve. He wants to do more at Juventus, so he doesn't want to leave. But that's why also Giuntoli is really aware of we need to do something on his contract because we don't want to risk anything. And I believe that's the very first beautiful news. From 1C, we go to the other C, double C today, because from Cambiaso we go towards who can play next to him next season. It is Calafiori, Riccardo Calafiori. That is the first big name on the list of Cristiano Giuntoli. Ricky Calafiori that answered the question after the 3-3 against Juventus when he's still at Bologna. He said, I'm not even sure if I will be at Bologna next season. So he's really opening the door to a possible departure. Of course, Bologna, they want to keep their best player. The only player that they have some difficulties to keep is Zirkzee because he has a release clause. All the other ones, they want to keep them, but there is also the will of a player. The will of Riccardo Calafiori, where yesterday on social media we saw the reaction of the girlfriend to a few messages. Fallo venire alla Juve, va? Let him come to Juve, like by the girlfriend. A Torino si vive benissimo, vedrai. In Torino, you have a really beautiful life. You can really live a beautiful life, which I confirm, so it's not a lie. You will see also there. Tactical like from the girlfriend. Some people that I have some relationship with on Twitter, they wrote that apparently really close sources to Calafiori are saying that he's already looking for a house in Torino. Of course, calma, taken with the salt. I don't know what taken with the salt. Calma, tranquilli. But Riccardo Calafiori can potentially come to Juve. He's a really hot name on the list of Cristiano Giuntoli. Of course, unfortunately, the value of the player increased, especially after the brace he scored against Juve. It was better not to score against Juve because he has a value not only because of the goal, but the year, fantastic year. That is, by the way, in the nominees of the best defenders from Serie A. Well, Calafiori has a value between 20-25 million euro, which is a lot, if not 25-30 million euro, with a salary that is about the 2 million euro. This 4 times what he's earning today, but he's the player. He's the player where you need to open the wallet, and Giuntoli has really intentions to do it. Who is the second hot name on the list of Giuntoli at the moment, because there will be more, you know it, Mercato is crazy. It is Di Gregorio. Gregorio that we already spoke about. Also there, funny because it's a player that is in the top 3 nominees of the goalkeepers. When you're looking at the image, you have Carnesecchi, Calafiori, and Szczesny. Our goalkeeper Szczesny, the one that could possibly arrive to Juve, and then the one that was a target, but unfortunately is too expensive, the goalkeeper of Atalanta. Di Gregorio, that is a hot name there, is able to play with his feet, which Thiago Motta is really asking for his goalkeeper. And when I'm saying Thiago Motta, then you will tell me, Beppe, but are we sure of Thiago Motta? Look, the latest news, what is the latest update? The meeting between Thiago Motta and the management of Bologna, Di Vaio, ex-Juve by the way, but also Saputo, etc., will be tomorrow. Today there is a party in Bologna to celebrate that qualification in Champions League. Tomorrow there will be that meeting, that decisive meeting where Thiago Motta, according to everyone, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, according to Fabrizio Romano, he will go tomorrow and he will say whatever they will try, because they will try, he will say, I have taken my decision, I go to Juventus. So probably tomorrow will be an extremely important day where Thiago Motta will say publicly also to the fans of Bologna, but to the world, I'm leaving Bologna at the end of the season, so one more game and then it's over. When will he say that he's coming to Juve? Well, it can go quite fast, to be honest. It can go after the game of their last game of game 38, or even anticipating. I'm not excluding an anticipation before his last game, already announcing publicly that he will become the next coach of Juve. So pay attention there, pay attention, but the decision has been taken according to all the big sources. Only a huge big U-turn can turn things around. Tuttosport is not speaking about Inter, it's not speaking about Thiago Motta, it's not speaking about Calafiori, but they are speaking about Yildiz, which I told you yesterday, Mercato, coach, and Yildiz. This is basically what I told you yesterday. Well, Yildiz, number 10, and the signature also there. We are showing you, we are explaining you step by step since a few weeks now that he is the one that will extend, that is the one that is impressing everyone at Juventus, that they really want to continue with, and they also want to entrust giving him the number 10. We know it after the game against Bologna, he said we have time to think about the number 10. That's not the priority at the moment, but it is something that Juventus really want to do, to show him his trust, also for marketing reasons. A number 10 that will fit perfectly on a player that is already celebrating as a next number 10 of Juventus, the one that won that Champions League Cup. Guys, everything is fitting, everything is fitting. The beginning of the video, and we go here towards the end of the video. The Champions League, Del Piero, the number 10. Fantastic, Beppe. Sometimes you're a genius. It is what it is. Number 10 for Yildiz with the possible with a contract extension, also him until 2028. I'm extremely happy for that. Then breaking news, because if we speak about the Nerazzurri for a few seconds, I told you I don't go in detail because I don't know that much, but I think it's important to say that it is now official. They have new owners, where at least Zhang and Co are not the owners anymore of Inter because they were not able to pay back the funds, 368 million euro to American fund Oaktree. So it's Oaktree that is taking over at the moment. It is Marotta that is the man in charge, like we are reading here on Corriere dello Sport, l'Inter a Marotta. And now they have maybe some difficulties to extend and give the 10 million euro to Lautaro Martinez. So pay attention there, because a lot can change for the Nerazzurri. It's a really problematic moment, a really problematic moment. What will happen with them, I have absolutely no idea. Also because I wanted to know a bit more about it, reading their sponsor paper in Gazzetta dello Sport, but they don't speak about it. Gazzetta dello Sport, they're speaking about Atalanta in Eugene Big, and then in small, that little title there, they're hiding it. It's over with the era Zhang. Now, from now on, we go to the Oaktree at the moment era. Oaktree with Marotta that will be in charge. They are not speaking at all about it. They don't care. They don't want to inform. And when they are speaking about it from page 14, 15, and 16, that's it. 14, 15, 16, because they prefer to speak about Giro d'Italia, about La Dea, about everyone, not about Inter. Well, they are showing you how great Zhang has been for Inter. Fantastic, of course, great. If you're loaning money, and you are not able to give it back, then it's easy. It's like me, guys. I ask to someone to give me, I don't know, 100 million euro. I buy a fantastic, beautiful villa. I stop everything I do. I build a fantastic, beautiful studio with the best possible tech. I invite players. We do a fantastic thing. And then at the end, when they say, can you please pay me back? I say, no, but I have no money. Fantastic. Easy like that. I believe that everyone can do it. Anyway, it is what it is. Guys, maximum of like, probably today, a second video towards the afternoon, depending how good this video is doing. And then probably after the Coppa UEFA, we go live again. Grazie, forza. Juve.